All right, everybody. Does everybody know what time it is?
Shark
That's right.
time,
Now,
yeah.
for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. When I'm on a stage and suddenly I get hit with a text message, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall of text, really, and it can be extremely distracting. So I like to keep mine in the off position. And that means if you send me a text during the show, I'm not going to receive it. I will be able to pick it up at the end of the show and get back to you then. But really, if you need to get a hold of us, the very best way to do it is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address right here on the beam below me. Now, and it's a lot. Right? So if you want to take note of that, just go ahead and take a picture of that. You'll find that your camera, your menu wheel, and it's a really great way to get in touch with us and reach out to us and just say hello. And we do some fun stuff on our server, or occasionally we go out like play miniature golf and things like that. It's a good time. All right, now also let's see. Yeah, that takes care of that. Now, speaking of text, text isn't always a bad thing. You may notice that at our event, for the month of November, we have text captioning available, and closed captioning available, and we are going to also be trying to get it for the month of December. Now, this is really useful if you have any kind of hearing issues. It also helps you get past the audio issues in Altspace. Like sometimes when somebody's voice gets garbled, all you can do is just look down and be like, "Oh, that's what he said." Now, the thing is, the system is not perfect yet. It's not 100% accurate, but it'll give you the gist of what we're saying. It's also useful if English is not your first language. And if you'd like to try this out, go ahead and press that blue and white triangle button in your lower left. That'll open up your main menu. There on the lower right, you're going to see, a tab that says settings. I just saw some like hands appear outside. There you go, Sharky. Knock it off, man. Wait till after the show, please. All right. So what you're going to have basically, you'll have your settings tab on the lower right. You go ahead and press that, and on the left side, you have all these categories, and one of them will say speech. And all you have to do is click on that. And when you click on speech, you'll see that there you have the option to enable your captions. You could also set it to what language you'd like, and you can use that as kind of a way to assist you throughout the show. We think it's awesome, and we'd like to see it more widely available because while it's not perfect, it is extremely useful. All right, everybody. Now, if I could also draw your attention to the top of your menu wheel, you're going to find that you have a microphone icon there. And then that microphone icon, and when that's clear, we can hear everything that's happening in your environment. Just like right now, we're hearing all the background noise coming out of Ro Garcia. You hear that? I'm going to go ahead and mute your Ro Garcia. Just it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. All right. But occasionally that's going to happen where you're not aware of what you sound like in all space. Sometimes you have background noise. Maybe somebody's got a TV on in your environment, or maybe you're having a conversation that's better suited to the campfire. And you may find that one of my moderators or my producer goes ahead and turns your microphone to red. If this should happen, don't feel offended. There might be something going on. And always remember you have that pink cheek smiley face that you can press to communicate with, and it offers you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. If I could, though, I'd like to reserve this one because it's a giant hand sticking out of your head. It's by far the most distracting of all the emojis. And we're going to use this as kind of our special signal. If something goes wrong, my voice gets choppy, or, you need to bring something to my attention in a hurry, just go ahead and press that raise hand emoji. And, that way we'll know there's something that we need to address. All right. Now, I've hosted over 800 events in Altspace, and that's a lot. And the reason I got started in Altspace was because of my friends right here, Melvin, Buster, and Fang. They were wasting away to nothing, and it was getting really sad. It was really, really kind of sad. And I became an event host in an effort to learn how to, feed them. But it turns out that expecting you guys to help me save the Earth one shark at a time isn't enough. No, you need some incentive. Now, if you look out in the lobby today, we'll have these 4 signs up. One of them has the 12-item prize kit that we'll be giving away as a prize. Now, we're going to be switching out to a new kit soon, hopefully in the next month or so. And when we do this, we want to make sure everybody gets a chance to win this prize kit. So if you haven't yet won, tonight's your chance to get it. There's a few ways you can win. So what we're going to do now is you're going to notice on your lower right, a raise hand button is going to appear as if by magic. There you go. All right, cool. Now, if you'd like a chance to win this prize kit, it's an aquarium and it has different things that you can fill it with. And it's kind of cool because this way you can decorate it individually. And this way, no two aquariums are ever going to be alike in Altspace because everybody's going to do it a little bit different. Experience starts out with that empty aquarium there. And if you'd like the chance to win one, just go ahead and press that raise hand button on your lower right, and we'll get you up here. Let's see what we got. 3 people already. That's a good sign. That's nice. Very good. Might need more than that. My friends do like to have the variety. It's always a good thing. Oh, we're up to 4. That's nice. More people want to help me feed a shark. That's excellent. Oh, we're up to 5. That's good. All right, cool. We got some variety. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, would you like to hear tonight's specials? See who's on the menu. All right, and the irony there, it actually is a menu. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Let's see. We have someone named John. Right. We also have someone named Infinity TCG. And let's see. We also have Hales. Let's have Hales up. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Now, if I've called your name, come on up to the stage. Just cross these bridges and come on up. All right. Be careful not to fall in the water. All right, it's very dangerous here. Our set. There we go. Now let's take a moment to get to know our volunteer contestants, shall we? All right, now, John, how long have you been in Altspace for? I see that you're
I've been
muted.
in
You need to
Altspace
be
for
able to have. Oh, there you go. Not muted anymore.
yeah, I've
Excellent.
been in Altspace for probably 2 months.
2 months. So it's not very long. Do you feel like you've had the full Altspace experience? You've experienced all the things there is to do here?
I don't. I feel like the possibilities are limitless. So
Really? And yet you've chosen to go out like this. Can I ask why? Is everything okay?
yeah, everything's great.
All right, good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. How about you, Infinity TCG? How long have you been around Altspace for?
I've only honestly been around like maybe a little bit over a week right after.
A week. All right, so you're very fresh. Should we throw them back, everybody? What do you say?
No.
No? All right. Well, the audience has decided we're going to go with you. Are you okay with that?
Looks like I'm about to get fed to sharks.
No, possibly, maybe. Sometimes it goes that way. It's just how the game is played, really. That's kind of up to you and it's up to them. We'll see how it works out. Can I ask where you're from, Infinity TCG?
I'm from the United States in Houston,
Oh,
Texas.
nice. Oh, cool. All right. And how about you, John? Where are you from?
I'm also from the United States. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, cool. And now, Hales, you've been on the show quite a few times. Do you have a strategy tonight?
No, I'm just trying not to fall asleep. It's quite late where I am.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try not to be too boring,
Pause.
everybody. That would be awful. She falls asleep, wakes up, being fed to a shark. That would be terrible. We can't have that. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, you've been on the show many times, and yet you keep coming back. What keeps
I
bringing
love
you
it.
back? Oh, that's nice,
The
everybody. You
people,
hear that?
Michael, the
Let that
people.
go into your voting. Yeah, and I see you have a new outfit for your avatar.
Yeah, I've put some pink on today. I don't know why.
Very nice. Well, you don't think you need a reason. All right, there we see we have a lot of pink in the audience. We've got puzzlers wearing pink. Let's see. Pretty much puzzler, I think. Oh, wait, no, there's some over there with amazing Miss May 32 also. So it's a popular. Oh, and also right in the back center there, we have Syrup. So it's a popular color, apparently. Well, come on up.
Yay.
If you come up this ramp right here, you're going to find that we have these 3 yellow X's set up. Oh, and Hales, for those of you who don't, for those that don't know, where are you from?
I'm from Manchester in the UK.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Well, if everybody would take a position on one of these yellow X's and make yourself comfortable, because hopefully you'll be here for a while. Excellent. Very nice. All right. Now, we're going to ask a very important question. We'll start out with you, Hales. Do you consent to this?
I do.
And you realize this is legally binding in all the places,
I do. I accept.
in all the countries, in all the world, in all the oceans, and low Earth orbit, deep space, Martian colonies, all that. It's totally legally binding. You're absolutely okay with that.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. That's excellent news. How about you, John? What do you say? Do you consent?
I consent.
Do you agree to be a part of our show and all it entails?
I do.
And you agree to play by the rules, both written and unwritten?
Sure.
Excellent. Good news. All right. How about you, Infinity TCG? What do you say? Do you consent to play our game?
All right, sounds good.
All right. He's good. All right. Well, there you have it, everybody. Excellent. Now, the way this is going to work is your future is in the hands of our audience. Now, our audience, if you look at these 3 volunteer contestants, they represent the future of Altspace. And it's up to you to determine what that future looks like. And we're going to do this by gradually eliminating our volunteer players, just like that, until we have only one survivor left. And we're going to do this. And how can you make a decision like this without being informed? We don't really know our volunteer contestants yet. So how can we get to know them? Well, we're going to find out more about them by asking questions. Now, don't worry, these questions don't need to be right. There are no right or wrong answers here. There are only those answers that convince you, our audience, which of these three volunteer contestants deserve to live more than the person next to them. That's it. Pretty easy, right? So you guys okay with that?
All right,
Yep.
You good?
sounds
All right,
good.
cool. Well, let's begin our first round, everybody. And let's start out with you, Infinity. Can I call you Infinity? Or do I have to say that
Yeah,
TCG
sure.
every time? All right, good.
No,
All right,
Infinity
excellent. We'll call
works.
you. All right, cool. Excellent. Yeah, well, it used to work. It's been around for a long time. There you go. Infinity. Oh, there we go. That's a whole other subject, everybody. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going to start out with your first question. So you're all set here, and let's get going. All right. Now, this week we're going to begin to install the many buttons that make our show work. We normally have a lot of special effects that we've lost a few months ago. Bridges move, these tanks go up and down, and we're beginning that restoration project. Where we're going to actually start working with the program again. And there's a lot of decisions to be made. And we're wondering if you could help us settle a debate. If you look on the very back of the aquadrome over there, you'll see that there's a giant sea bus there. Now, this is going to be used at the end of our events. We have this effect where it's going to launch and it's going to take us up through that tunnel. It's going to be an amazing way to end the show. And right on the center console is going to be a button. We need to know what shape that button is going to take. What do you think? What shape should we make the button?
I think circle because it represents infinity. Because it's
Circle.
no
It
beginning
represents
and no
infinity.
end.
Nice. So it's all about you. The sea bus and the button we dedicate. They put up a dedication plaque. That's cool. All right, we like that. That's good. Very awesome. Very nice. Excellent. My next question was going to be why, but you already provided that. So we're just going to move on to you, John. What do you say? What shape should we make the button that launches our sea bus?
I think it should. I think it should be a hexagon.
Hexagon. Oh, I like that. And why did you choose a hexagon, John?
No reason, actually. Honestly, it's the first shape that came to mind. So
That's fun, you know why? Because a shark's mouth is actually shaped like a hexagon. It's actually how our set came to be. Right? Our set is actually designed with a hexagon shape because of because it's modeled after
subliminal.
a shark's mouth, actually. Yeah, maybe, possibly. That's interesting you picked up on that, John. Wow, fascinating insights happening here at Shark Time, everybody. All right, now let's see. Hales, how about you? What shape should we make the launch button?
Fin shaped. Is that a triangle?
Fin, well, it's triangle-ish. Triangle only, maybe it's a lazy triangle. It's or it's an aerodynamic triangle. It's tilted
Wibbly
back to one side.
triangle.
A windswept triangle. It's
Wibbly.
whimsy. Yes, wibbly. There we go, wibbly. I don't know if that's a word, but we're going to go with it. All right, so a wibbly triangle. And why did you pick the shape of a wibbly triangle?
Well, it's sort of the shape of a fin and also like the shark's mouth. Like
I'm going to look that up after the show. Wibbly triangle, everybody. We're going to have some plans with Google later on. I'm going to find out more about that. It's like an
I've been on the
triangle,
wine,
only
Michael.
cooler. Oh, there we go. Well, you know what? I can't wait to have the seasoning back just for you. I remember when we called it wine. All right, everybody. Well, you've all had a chance to get to know our volunteers a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our first vote. Now, as I mentioned, we've been having problems with our special effects. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a manual form of the voting. You see, we have these 3 volunteer contestants, but we also have these 3 fences. First, we're going to ask our volunteer contestants to turn around and face the back wall. Because for one thing, it's super creepy. There you go. And it protects the sanctity of the Shark Time vote. All right, now, if you support Infinity, what I'd like you all to do is go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. But if you support John, all you have to do is stand behind this middle fence right over here. And finally, if you support Hales, go ahead and support her by standing over behind this fence right here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna check in with our volunteers and see how they're doing. Let's find out. Let's start out with you, Hales. Hales, how do you think you're doing? You think you got a lot of support out there tonight?
I have no idea. It's a mixed audience tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not a huge crowd, but it's we have some new people too. So this
New
really
people,
could go any
old
way.
people.
Yeah, kind of a mix that way. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, let's see. How about you, John? How do you think you're doing?
I'm a little concerned.
You are. Okay. Well, I understand that.
I'm gonna be shark food.
Don't worry. This is why we're here, John. That's the whole purpose of tonight. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. All right. Now, how about you, Infinity? How do you think you're doing?
Heck yeah, self-actualize, right? So why not?
Okay. All right. I see. There we are.
Oh,
All right.
he's
Now let's see here. I'm
manifesting.
trying to figure out how this is going because it looks a little bit close. Okay, yeah, it's about even. Okay, no, and I see what's going on here. All right. Now, John, let me ask you something. Very important question. Do you have any plans later?
No.
No. Oh, that's good. More important question, and probably the most important question we ask here at Shark Time is, does anybody know where you are right now?
Nobody knows where I'm at.
Oh, that's excellent, everybody. That's such good news. If you could do me a favor and give me a good scream on the way out, and Mr. Producer, if you would do the honors, that would be fantastic. All right, just give us a good scream, and close your eyes if you want. That helps. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, very good. Oh, that's really good. Hey, good news, everybody. We have an opening if anybody else would like to play. All right, so let me come on down now. But first, let's ask you to mix it up so nobody sees how you voted. Everybody kind of shuffle your avatars around. And when you get where you're going, start moving your hands back and forth like this. And now our volunteer contestants can go ahead and turn around and face the audience and look how cool that looks like when everybody's going like this. There we go. Except the people in 2D, they can't do that with us, but they want to. Feeling it, right? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's get back on down there and see if we can get somebody else to play. All right, let's check our menu. Now, if you want to be a volunteer on tonight's show and a chance to win a 12-piece world building kit, just go ahead and press that raise hand button on your lower right, and we'll have you up here. Let's have a look here. Let's see. All right, let's see. Who do we have available? Oh, we have somebody named Marley. All right, here we go. Marley, you want to come on up to the stage just by crossing those bridges? You out there, Marley? Where are you? There we go. Hi, Marley. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Just hosting the show, as the usual. All right. Let me ask you, how long you been around Altspace?
I've been around about 7 months now, maybe 8.
7 months. Have you ever been to the show before?
No, it's my first time.
In all that time, this is your first time here?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I'm glad you finally got around to check this out. What do you think so far?
Fun. I like
Fun.
the
Good.
atmosphere.
Oh, that's cool. Wait till you see we get our effects back. It's gonna be awesome. Now, may I ask where you're from?
I'm from the UK.
Oh, cool. All right. Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna get your hand raised. Everything okay? What's going on?
Missing somebody.
We're missing somebody.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Melvin was unpaid.
I guess Infinity wasn't really all that infinite after all.
Infinity.
Okay, well, stage fright can happen. You know what we'll do? We'll have somebody up. All right, let's see. Who else do we have here?
Infinity's still here.
Let's see. Well, we still got Infinity on the list. Infinity, are you still here?
He's over here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So I didn't know what that was.
Oh.
It dropped
Oh,
you
go-
back
you can
down.
go
Wait,
back
what
up.
happened, Infinity?
Okay.
What happened?
I didn't know.
You fell?
Yeah.
It just dropped you. Mr. Producer, we having a technical problem or something? Infinity claims
You're
he fell.
not. Did he happen to wander toward Buster?
Oh, did you not stay on your X? I should have mentioned, if you don't stay on your X, you can get very dangerous, Infinity. You didn't move. So you just randomly fell.
Not
Maybe you weren't
sure,
on your
not sure.
center. Do me a favor, just to be absolutely safe, press down your left thumbstick. Push it in like it's a button. Oh, wait, you're in 2D. Oh, okay. So that makes it even more unusual. So I guess that wasn't the case. So you just randomly fell. Hey, well, maybe it might have been a technical problem. Well, come on up and rejoin me here. All right, let's see.
Won't let me walk past this.
It won't let you come back up. Okay, let's see.
He
We're
wouldn't
having
mind raising his
control
hand
issues
again?
But yeah, you have to press that raise hand button again. That would help an awful lot. All right, let's see here. Now, Marley, let me ask you. Well, where are you from, Marley? If I can ask. I think
Yeah,
I
I'm
already
from
asked.
the UK.
You're from the UK. Yeah, I did already ask that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but I got thrown off a track because we're losing volunteers. You see, it's desperate times here at Shark Time. My friends
It's
got to
okay.
eat. Our contestants are just vanishing. You got to help me. You got to help me, Marley. You have to help me. Come follow me up
okay.
this ramp while there's still time. Come on, follow me. All right, here we go. All right, get you in position here. All right, very
Okay.
nice. Now let's see. Is it
Oh,
safe?
middle
Safe.
ground.
Go ahead and stand on that yellow X. Very good. Very nice. Excellent. All right, now quick question. You consent to this?
Yes. Completely.
And you realize
100%.
that's legally binding. Get all that, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's good news, everybody. All right, well, let's move into our second round. All right, now we're gonna ask. Let's start out with you, Hales. You still with us?
I am here.
Excellent, good. All right, now we're gonna start out by asking you this question. All right, you all set?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, I've been working very hard on our holiday camp experience that we're going to be hoping to host as an event at the end of December. Right? It's a really special space. There's all this really cool, very realistic snow coming down. We just added this penguin in today that's wandering around, and and all these different special effects. Oh, I heard a yay. But it's not really good news, Courtney. I wouldn't throw up the yays. You see, because the thing of it is I need to get back to work on Shark Time, and it's very stressful bouncing back and forth between the projects. And Dr. Starling, our lead engineer, he acquired a genetically enhanced penguin ear, just like it's kind of like an engineer, only cheaper, right? And all it does, because he's got no hands, is he kind of waddles around, muttering to himself, in a kind of angry way, just keeps wandering around like this. It's not very useful, and now I'm kind of stuck with him. And so, I need to know when all this is over, what do I do with
What's
it?
going on here?
It is cute.
You
You're
could give
right.
him
It
to
is cute.
me.
Oh, when it's over, we could just give him the Hales. That's a good solution, right,
I'll
Courtney?
adopt him.
Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, that's a good solution. I like that, Hales. How about you, Marley? When this experience is over, what do we do with this penguin engineer?
I would say either keep him as a little sidekick or give him to Hales.
Oh, a sidekick.
Thanks.
Well, Sharky, how do you
Yeah.
feel about that?
Oh,
You've been
good
very
idea.
still lately. You haven't been moving around since we lost our effects.
Then
You know, okay, there we go. All right, what was that, Courtney?
welcome
I
to
hear you
Chicken
yelling.
Nugget
It's getting
Flair.
kind of rowdy over here. You got to watch those moderators. What was that?
maybe give him a pay rise, then you'll work.
Oh, I see. Oh, he's not getting enough pay. That's an interesting response. Wow. Okay. All right. Now, how about you, Infinity? What do you think? What do we do with this penguin engineer when we're done?
I like the idea of giving it as a sidekick because Sharky might be alone, man.
Well,
Oh.
Sharky might be alone. Okay. Well, you know, Sharky's my co-host, right? He's not really alone. Wow. Feel kind of
Aw.
offended, everybody. Okay,
Ouch.
there we go. All right, I gotta struggle with this. I gotta on stage try to absorb this new information. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh, the pressure of it. It's just too much, everybody. I don't think I can go on. Or you know what we can do though? We could take a vote and see how we're doing. I think we should do that. Yeah, let's find out. Let's see what the audience thinks now. Let's let the audience decide the future of Altspace, shall we? Now, if we could ask our volunteer contestants to turn around and face the back wall. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we got sound effects as they turn too. That's nice. All right. Now, if you support Hales, what I'd like you to do is stand behind this fence right here. All right. And if you support Marley, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. And if you support Infinity, you can go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. All right. And I'm going to go up and check. Well, you all get into position and check on how our volunteers are doing, how they think they're doing. All right. Infinity, let me ask you something. You know, you've had an incident where you fell already. You having a good time?
Yeah, it feels like a Ellen
You could-
DeGeneres type of thing.
Okay, well, that might be a copyright infringement, but if Ellen is watching, would like to sponsor our show, we would appreciate it. If I could ask you to step back slightly so you're on your X, that would be really good. There you go, just a little bit more. A little bit. Excellent. Now let me ask you, how do you think you're doing?
I don't know. Starting to get a little nervous. I fell one
Oh,
time.
don't be nervous.
randomly,
This
so-
is why we're here. What happened one time?
Oh, how I accidentally just fell down or whatever that was.
Oh, I don't think it was an accident, man. I think you were pushed. Look at them.
Uh-oh.
Look at them. I think there's shenanigans going on here. That's what I think. All right, how about you, Marley? What do you think? How do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm not too sure. It feels very tense. I'm not sure how I'm
Very
doing. 'Cause
tense.
I'm like
Wow.
the
Okay. Well, just
newbie.
relax.
Yeah.
You know, this is a nice family show. We're going to be okay. It's going to be
Yeah.
all right. This is why we're here. All right. Now, Hales, how about you? How do you think you're doing?
I don't know. All I can think about is a penguin ear.
I know it's very exciting news. Oh, we're actually going to be doing a test run after the show to see how he's working. He walks around muttering. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Would it surprise you to know that you're doing really well?
Yeah.
Yay! It would surprise me, but thanks. Yay!
Well, there we go. All right, good. All right. Now, Infinity, let me ask you something. Between me and you, do you have any plans later?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, another question. It's one of the most important questions we ask here. Does anybody know where you are? Yeah, that's critical.
I guess a few people?
Oh, are they the type to press charges?
Nope.
This is going to end up in like some admin report, some support ticket. Is it?
No.
I mean, you did consider. All right, excellent, Mr. Producer. If you would do the honors, we'd really appreciate it. And listen, if you give us a good scream on the way out, that really helps. There we go.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
well, that was a scream, everybody. It was a scream. It lacked enthusiasm, but it'll do.
I
It'll do.
feel like the surprise was spoiled for Infinity. I think he.
Yeah. Well, those technical errors, they can happen. All right. Well, if our audience would go ahead and mix up the position so nobody can see how you voted, go ahead and just mix it up. And when you get where you're going, start waving your arms back and forth like this. And now our volunteer contestants can go around and face the audience again and pick it out. Oh, Hales is doing it too. And everybody, we're doing it back to the audience. Now we're all waving at each other. Hey, everybody. There we go. Listen, we have 2 remaining volunteer contestants, but we only need 1. Now, before we go into our third round, you may have noticed when you came in tonight that we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby, and we also have this Buy Us a Coffee link. Now, the reason we have this is because we're trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you. But also, a portion of what we collect is going to be donated to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're a wonderful organization that raises awareness about some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today, and things like shark finning and all that kind of stuff. And a really great place. We've gone ahead and we've actually been able to adopt our first shark. We named after my friend and co-host Sharky, and we're hoping to get more. And it was made possible through the support of you and all of you. And we'd like to thank you for coming out to all our shows, showing our support that way. And if you're watching this out on YouTube, great way to support us is by pressing that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. That's always nice, And if you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, listen, I'll be honest, we like all of you just a little bit better. Not a lot, but it's enough. You know, it's a substantial difference. Like, why does Michael Forrest treat that person so much better than me? Well, the reason is they subscribe to our channel. That's why. And I feel kind of an obligation to just be a little bit nicer to them. You know, all right, there we go. All right. I'm glad I'm glad we could talk like this, everybody. I feel so close to all of you. It's awesome. All right. Now, what are we gonna do about our 2 remaining volunteers? All right. Well, let's ask more questions and find out where we are as we enter our 3rd round. And this time let's start out with you, hey, with you, Marley. You ready? All right, good, excellent. Let's see. All right, we got a question all set for you here. All right, let's take a look here. All right, now for a shark, let's see. Oh, I messed that up. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, now for a shark, Fang has a bit of what you might call a sweet tooth. It's true. And it was this one time when this cargo vessel lost one of its shipping containers and it was filled with candy. All right, and Fang found this and he went completely nuts for it. All right, he ate the whole thing. It was all kinds of crazy. Now listen, if you were to find a shipping container of your very own, Marley, and it was filled with candy, and you could choose any candy for it to be filled with, what kind of candy would you choose?
Or what, like chocolate or like candy?
Chocolate or candy? Hmm. I
Chocolate
didn't know
is
there was a
invisible.
difference between the two. I'd like to know what the difference is.
Kind
What's the
of.
difference between chocolate and candy?
Well, chocolate's more like, it's more fancy kind of, but candy's more like something,
Okay.
common.
So
But
you
I don't know if
journey to
that's
the
just
bottom
me.
of the ocean to find a shipping container filled with whatever you want, whatever type of candy or chocolate you want. Which would you choose and why?
I would specifically say purple and red Skittles.
Purple and red Skittles. That is very specific. And may I
Yeah.
ask why you choose purple and red Skittles?
They've always been my favorites. They've always
Oh, that's
been my
nice. See
favorites.
now, if you happen to see Marley in the campfire, or maybe at one of the events at Altspace, you're going to be like, you know what, that person's okay. I happen to know that they like the purple and what was it? What it was purple and which one?
Purple and red.
Purple and red Skittles. So now you know. All
Yeah.
right, well, we learned something here today. That's nice. All right, how about you, Hales? Go journey to the bottom of the ocean. You find a shipping container and it's filled with any candy you like. What kind of candy would it be?
Oh, red vines, without a doubt. And failing that, Twizzlers, but red vines, absolutely.
Oh, I
Nice.
see. And red vines is a licorice, yes? Not mistaken.
Yes.
I think here we call them licorice whips in the States, I think. I'm not sure. You know, have
Yeah,
to do
somebody
some
else is nuts
research.
for those.
Extensive. Yeah, yeah. I actually had some licorice before the show. That's ironic, everybody. It's true. I did. All right. So it was grocery day here at Shark Time. We have to have our supplies delivered because it's a long way down from the surface. All right. Now, all right. So you've had a chance to get to, and can I ask why you picked that?
Because I love them. And I'm on a diet, and
Okay.
that's all I can think about.
Oh no, and we just made it worse.
Uh,
We're terrible people here at Shark
What you
Time,
did,
everybody.
Michael.
The rumors are true. We're awful people. It's terrible. But you know what? It's I don't feel like we really gotten to know our volunteers enough here. Right? So I think we're gonna ask them an additional question, see how that goes. All right, and let's start out with you, Hale, since we're already with you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. All right, now, let's see. Just lost my position here. Okay. Well, Sharky's seen a lot more of the surface than my other friends. He goes up there a lot with me in his travel tank. He has, but he's seen a lot more of the surface world than they have, and he talks about it all the time. And one concept they have a hard time understanding is trees. So, if you would help my friends out, be a tree right now. Your life depends on it. Show them what it looks like. There you go. That's very good. Oh, it's a windy day.
I'm a tree in the
It's a windy
wind.
day. Yeah. Oh, it's very windy. It's a hurricane. It's gonna pull hails right out of the ground. The rare hails tree. All right. Now, if I could now ask you to describe a tree to my shark friends in terms a shark would understand.
It makes humans breathe.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, I like that. That's excellent. All right. Now, how about you, Marley? Let's see your impression of a tree. What's that look like? Oh wow. All right. It's not as windy out, where Marley is. It's a little bit more calm. Just a nice gentle breeze as Marley's just swaying in the wind. Look at that, everybody. Maybe it's
She's
fall.
a bit more
you know.
southern than I am. The weather's better
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, see that? It's much better, better weather where Marley is. It's nice, peaceful tree. Maybe Marley's in a park or something. That's nice. All right. Now, Marley, if I could ask you to describe a tree in terms that my shark friends would understand.
I would say that a tree is a beautiful piece of nature that brings a lot of useful things to everyday life.
Oh,
And
cool.
such
All
that
right.
ocean is also part of nature, so the ocean and trees can also they can link, you know?
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's very nice. Okay. All right. Now, Marley, let me ask you a question. Very important. I'm gonna come up here for this. Why is it that you deserve to live more than Hales? If you could tell our
Well,
audience.
I'm not saying that I don't deserve to live more than Hales, but I've never
It's okay. You
done
can
this
say it.
before.
That's the objective of
It's
the
my
show.
it's my first time, and I'm just happy to be here.
All right.
If I don't
So
win, I don't
you're
win.
new and you're happy, and therefore you deserve to live more than Hales. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a fair position. Now, how about you, Hales? What do you say? Why is it that you deserve to live, more than Marley?
I don't. She's new and she's got a better name. It's like Marley and Me, and it's such a good name.
I
You
keep
get that
thinking
all the
that too.
time.
All right, but it would be an
Yeah.
extreme copyright infringement. But anyone that was associated with making that movie, how could you do this to me? And also, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we're open to it. Okay, excellent, very good. But you think you don't, Hales?
I've won enough times now. I think I'm a veteran.
Well, you're like a professional now. That is
Veteran.
true. Yeah, okay. Well, there's that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a vote and see how we do. All right. So we could ask our volunteers to turn around one more time. All right. Turn around and face that back wall. Excellent. Very good. All right. Now, you guys know how this works. If you support Marley, go ahead and stand behind this middle fence right here. And if you support Hales, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. All right. And I'm going to go up and check on our volunteers to see how they're doing while you all get in position. Here we go. All right. Hales, how do you think you're doing?
Oh, I don't know. It's anybody's guess.
No, not really. I can kind of see what's going on, and I got to tell you didn't really sell it in that last bit.
That's
You're
because
doing
you
so
can
well.
see everything. I've not got
Yeah,
eyes in the back
that's
of my
true.
virtual head.
That's true. Well, hopefully, we're going to be having our numbers back soon. That'll help a lot. Now, let me ask you, Marley, how do you think you're doing? I kind of just told you.
I'm not sure. It could be anything, to be honest. It could be a
Doing
50-50
very well.
chance with.
You're doing so well that I have to ask. If you excuse me a moment, I have to ask Hales a question. Hales, I don't know why it always has to end this way, but there we are. Now does anybody know where you are right now?
Only the bottom of my bottle of wine, Michael.
Okay. Well, I want you to have a good sleep tonight, okay? Just close your eyes. It's
Yeah.
going to be okay. All right. Maybe give us a good scream on the way out. Mr. Producer, if you could do the honors,
Bye,
we'd appreciate it. Bye, Hales. You've been great as usual. We'll see you next time. Bye, Hales. Oh, there she goes, everybody. All right. Let me see plenty of emoji streaming for Hales, one of our regulars. There we go. Oh, very nice. All right. Marley, it looks like you're a winner. All right. So if you can turn around and face our
Yay.
audience. You can come out with me. You might even want to jump down because it's quicker and it's fun. If you drop down here, all right, we're going to get your picture and it's going to go out on our Twitter. So if you stand right in front of this bridge right here and turn around and face me, we'll take your picture. Now, if everybody in the audience can kind of come together, right, there we go, get a nice picture. Throw up all the emojis that you can as I take the photograph. Here we go. We're going to go count down from 3,
We'll pose.
2, 1. Say it's Shark time.
Shark
That's terrific.
time.
That came out really nice. Now, listen, Marley, tonight, actually turn around and look at all those emojis. That's just for you.
I
How's
love
that feel?
that.
Isn't that
I
awesome?
love
It feels
it.
good,
I
right?
love
Yeah,
it.
that never gets old. I like that too. All right. Well, tonight you're going to receive a friend request from the Sharky himself. All you have to do is accept this friend request, and shortly after, you're going to receive your very own 12-piece world building kit that you can use in your home space, in your events, any world that you can build in. You'll be able to place this really cool aquarium with all these different objects that you can put inside of it. And if you'd like to know what's included in it before we start messing around with it, in the lobby, you're going to find there's a sign up there with all 12 items in the kit. Oh, you just disappeared. Oh no! I took a picture and it's complete.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry
no.
about that.
It's terrible. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're still here. Oh, that was
Sorry
very
about
odd. Oh, very strange. Okay. Well, yeah, as I was saying, you can find on the back wall in the lobby there, a picture of all that. Now, how many of you have seen our C-Bus experience yet that we're working on? It's not done yet, so be warned, it's a work in progress. How many of you have not seen it? I should ask that. Put your hands up if you haven't seen it yet. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of, okay. Not too many people. All right. Who's in the back who hasn't seen it? Let's see. Oh, it's Dorian. Hey, Dorian, how's it going?
Dorian.
Welcome. All right. Well, all right. Well, let's go check it out and go show everybody, one more time before we start working on, getting the special effects of it to how to work. But I'm going to show you the model that we have for it and what we intend to do with it. So when we end our show, what's going to happen is there's going to be a button up here that we press. When I press this button, what's going to happen is that back door in the airlock is going to open, and we're all going to turn around and we're going to go out there. So come on and join me. We're going to go follow me out there. I'm going to show you this. All right, come on, everybody, follow me out the back. Now the door.